Hey guys, today's video is going to be me speaking on how I believe that society has accepted certain forms of bigotry and discrimination, in one way, shape, or another. So let's dive in. So I know that may be a bit of a stretch to say that, society has accepted certain forms of bigotry and discrimination, but it's true, man. From job searching to partner searching to friend searching to just interacting with other people and trying to bring people into your circle, or just things of that nature. I'm sure there are other forms that you guys can think of right now, but those are just the two main ones that came to mind. But isn't it kind of weird how we do accept that in certain forms? You know, we deem it acceptable for men and women to discriminate against each other when it comes to dating and whatnot. Like, women can have their standards of, oh, you gotta be over 6 feet, you gotta make this much money, and you gotta look like this. And then men be like, oh, you gotta look like this, you gotta have sex like this, you gotta cook and clean and do all this other shit. And then we get mad when the other one puts the other one through that net. It's just so dumb, bro. Or like how a job won't hire you if you look a certain way and stuff like that. Just very dumb forms of bigotry and discrimination. Just like not accepting someone just because they don't check something off on your list. That's pretty weird to me. I don't know, man. It's just like, what does that say about us? That we accept one form but then renounce others, right? And when it comes to racism and sexism and shit, oh, you can't do that. You can't do any of that. But when it comes to dating and applying for jobs, or like choosing the people to be around, and I get it. It's like how do I say it? It's like we judge things. We're judgmental creatures, right? Like, and it's a defense mechanism, right? Because in ancient times, before they had identified everything that was either edible or non-edible or dangerous, that were threatening, non-threatening, right? You had to discern that with your own eyes and just make a judgment call, right? Right then and there on the spot. You'd be like, you look over there, you going through the woods or whatever, you see some creature and you're like, what the fuck is that? Like, that looks dangerous. I'm not gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know it was just a deer. Like, they didn't know. So it's like, damn. People say don't judge, but it's like that's something natural that we do. I think the problem is when we use those judgments to actually cause like physical harm to someone or verbal abuse to someone. Now that's where the problem is. And that's where the line is drawn for me personally. Like, I judge the fuck out of people, bro. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. But I don't use those judgments as like a reason to treat somebody shitty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't be like, oh, you're like this? Oh, well, I'm going to treat you like this. It's like, no, it's like, oh, you're like that? Then I'm just, know how to deal with you, I guess. Either keep my distance or like try not to set myself up for failure in the future because you could do something. But it's like, I still feel bad about it, That's the weird thing. Like, I do it innately, but I still feel really bad about it. And I try not to judge because I understand, man, like, people do things for reasons, man. Like, very rarely do people just randomly do shit. People rarely do things just randomly, man. There's always a reason. Be it trauma. It's most likely trauma, bro. It's most likely some form of trauma. Like, it's because of how somebody was raised, what they went through, that, dictates their actions as adults. A lot of broken people come from broken homes. And it's sad to see, man. And then you're taught certain things to accept and not accept. So going back to the discrimination and bigotry, like, you're taught by your parents, your friends, you know, your teachers, or whoever it is that's influencing you when you're the most impressionable, telling you like, oh yeah, don't ever tolerate this, or these type of people, stay away from them, and doing all these kinds of stuff. And then you build up that image in your head of like, yeah, these are bad people, you know, don't associate with them. But then later on in life, you somehow associate with these people and you realize they're not that bad. Some of them. Now, take those words lightly, because there's some people out here that's like, yeah, you can look at them and be like, they ain't good news, bruh. But we've accepted it, which is really weird. Like, we've accepted it's okay to discriminate men and women based on the way that they look, because I think that's also like another innate thing in humans. Like, that's just how we are. Like, it's just genetics, man. We're trying to choose a partner to create another human being, and you don't want to create a human being that's flawed, right? At least I would assume most people don't. But yeah, you just genetically want someone that has good genes. Like, I don't even know if that makes sense. That sounded dumb as fuck. But I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm dumb as fuck, man. I don't really know how to articulate my thoughts, and my vernacular is quite lacking, so please bear with me. Please bear with me. Pero, yeah, man, like, but I don't know, it's just like really weird, because like, I don't know about y'all, but I still feel bad, bro. Like, I tried dating a few months ago. Only went on one date, bro. Talked to over 100 women. I literally went on only one date. Only met up with one of them. That's it. Like, it's really hard out here for us normal dudes. Even more so ugly, undesirable motherfuckers like me. It's hard, bro, but like, ugly people want love too. Oh, it's sad, but it's funny because it's true, bro. Oh, ugly people want love too, bro. Shit, we can't get love just because we ugly, bro. Damn, that's fucked up. Fuck, bro. Don't mind me, bro. I'm just laughing the sad away. It's one of my coping mechanisms. But yeah, man, we be discriminating the fuck out of each other, bro. So much pride and prejudice. Fuck, bro. It's sad, man. I wonder if it'll ever switch. And should it switch? That's another question. I don't know, man. I wish I was smart. Like, I'm just barely smart enough to ask the questions, but I'm nowhere near intelligent enough to answer them. So if anybody who may be watching this is smarter than me, and you're educated, and you know more about this topic, please educate me. Because I really want to know. But yeah, that's basically my little 2 cents on that. Just asking questions and just seeing what anybody else thinks. But yeah, that's about it. Just going on my little rants, talking shit, and just seeing what sticks. But you guys know what to do, man. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I don't do shit. I don't post much, but hey, if you want to, if you got some time, if you're bored, ain't got shit else to do, might as well, right? So that being said, man, thanks if you watched, and I hope you have a good day. Till next time.